last so long and their runs didn't extend for so long? What was the key to kind of putting a stop to those things?
Just making the easy play. I felt like we did that a lot as far as on the offensive side of the ball. Talking, communicating, running our sets, taking advantage of Steven with rolls. PG coming off of pin downs, great ball movement, and that led to easy baskets. And then on the defense side of the ball, I thought we were physical. Most importantly, we finished plays with rebounds compared to for the other two times we played them. I thought that we did a horrible job rebounding on the glass, talking and communicating, defending the paint. In this game, I just think overall our physicality just set the tone from jump ball.
How's that 3-on-3 going out there?
Pretty good. Pretty
As
good.
physical as last time?
It's the same every single time, so it's a good run every single time.
How have you noticed the bench? Because at the beginning of the year it was Melo with the bench unit. Billy's kind of gone a little back and forth, whether it's Melo with the reserves and Paul with the reserves. How have you noticed that the identity is different in those units, whether it's Melo, whether it's Paul?
It's pretty much the same thing. You know, those guys are such veteran players that whenever we're out there on the court with whoever it may be, we know that they're going to get a shot with whatever play that we run. So whether it's a pin down for PG in the second unit, whether it's Carmelo coming off a pick and a pop, or spacing and getting a wide open three, half-quarter transition, you can pretty much expect the same thing from both of them. Hard-nosed, tough, and being physical on the defensive side of the ball. And offense, just that mindset that no one can stop them.
Does it change anything for you, whether in your process or whether in what you're looking for, the way you're playing, the way that Paul moves off the ball, just how, like you mentioned, him coming off pin downs and how good he is at those curls and that kind of stuff? Does that change anything for you and where you're looking, what you're processing, anything like that?
Oh, no, it's the same thing. Pin down, I just know Paul's going to create separation from his man and allow himself an opportunity to have a shot or attack downhill. And if he goes downhill, just try to space out, separate to an area on the court where he can see me. Same thing with Melo, pick and pop. If he has a shot, try to go for a rebound. If he has an isolation, mismatch, try to get to an area on the court where he can see me and find me just in case there's a trap.
I talked to you the other day just about getting your win and your timing and how that's all coming back. In December, you guys play at least every other day. You feel ready for that? How do you feel about just the upcoming schedule?
Oh, I'm good.
Good.
Confident. Looking forward to the month of December. So, yeah, overall body, mindset, I'm good.
You haven't had a lot of opportunity to see Nick play in this season in games because of his minutes, but when he gets out there, what are you seeing from the team when Nick gets out there?
From him, just his veteran mentality. Pretty much, he's one of the most experienced guys in the league, and he knows when he comes into the game, he's a system guy, so he knows what to do. He knows what to expect of him. Tough defensively, and he's going to run the offensive set screens, make cuts, be physical around the rim. So just seeing that in practice, seeing it 3-on-3, and seeing it on film from watching him from prior years, and then when he comes into the game, it's the same thing. It doesn't change. His effort doesn't change no matter if he's only in for 2 minutes in the beginning of the game or if he's in for 5 minutes at the end of the game. His effort's always the same.
How does that affect the team, particularly with some of the propensity you guys have had to kind of have some lows offensively in games? How does it affect the team to put a guy like Nick in there?
It only makes us better. It doesn't take us backwards, no steps backwards, only propels us forward. Nick is such a veteran guy, so you know when he's going to go out there, he's going to run the plays, he's going to set good screens, he's going to capitalize on that opportunity that's given to him, and defense, he's just going to be physical. So as if it's anybody else out there in the game, you know, you can always expect the same thing.
Before you got here, were you aware that Nick threw that backdoor pass as much as he does when he gets in the games?
Yeah, from playing against him when I was in Houston, from playing against him when I was in Toronto, I've seen his passing skills and his abilities to create opportunities for other guys out there on the court. He's got great vision. He's got great hands out there. You know, I think a lot of guys know him for his defense and his physicality and his IQ, but not a lot know about his passing abilities.
Patrick, just one quick question about the Spurs. I mean, they're playing really well despite not having Kawhi. LaMarcus Aldridge seems to have stepped up. What are your thoughts on facing them again?
Just carry out the same thing from jump ball. Just try to be physical and disruptive. Run our offensive sets. Try to capitalize on all our opportunities. Get back in transition. I thought we did a great job in the first half, but then in the second half, when they changed the tempo, they rushed the game. They pushed the ball. That kind of sped us up, and we were a little discombobulated on the opposite side of the ball. So just realizing that they're going to try to do that again, but have a game plan where we don't get off track, off course, and just stay focused.
Thanks, Pat.
Cool.